Hey guys, welcome to the Gray State and this episode of the Rounds Up. I'm super excited to be outside today. I'm social distancing. We're on the tail end of the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic. And a word on that, hopefully you guys are staying safe. You've been able to stay out of the fray and things are starting to get back to normal for a little bit of you guys, and you guys are all doing okay. I hope everyone's doing just fine. And as you guys know from the videos that I had on some of the trail stuff while we were all held up, I'm also a first responder, so I've been kind of out in the mix of it. So I know exactly how tough times have been for everybody. So hopefully everybody's doing really well. So today I'm out at the range. I'm social distancing. I'm the only one out here. I was able to get out and have a nice day on one of my days off. I'm back on truck tomorrow, but let's get some shooting done. So today I'm going to be taking a look in this episode of the Rounds Up at quite possibly what could be the most expensive 223 Remington round that you can buy just off the shelf. And it's from Ammo Incorporated, also known as Ammo Inc. It's their one precise shot 62 grain HPF, which is a frangible round. And this round comes in at a staggering $1.80 a round on average street price. Yes, you heard that right, $1.80 per round for 223 Remington, which is cray-cray. So I'm gonna be shooting a bunch of them today, so we're gonna have some fun with it. So today, with it being a Rounds Up, it's gonna be 3 rounds, obviously what I normally do. So it's gonna be 10 rounds chronographed. It's gonna be an accuracy and precision at 25 yards, and I'm gonna be going into some ballistic gel at 10 feet per FBI protocol. So those are the tests today. I'm gonna be doing it across a number of rifles, actually 3 of them today. They're gonna be all Daniel Defenses, and a word on that, it's not that I'm being a Daniel Defense fanboy, it's that I like making sure that the rifles are the same manufacturer, materials, twist rates, all that jazz. So we'll be able to accomplish that and really focus on this round, especially with it being $1.80 a round. So that's really the game plan for today. First, I'm going to kick it off with the LabRaDAR. You're going to see 10 rounds each to a Mk18 and a DDM4 V5 from Daniel Defense. Then I'm going to move to 25 yards with the DDM4 V11 for accuracy and precision. I'm going to do a 5-shot group to see how tight I can get it, and then I'm just going to put one over on another bad guy for the one-shot placement kind of a thing. And then finally, it's going to be the 10% ballistic gel at a distance of 10 feet. I'm going to be putting 4 rounds through this thing, 2 through the Mk18, 2 through the V5. 1 each will have bare gel and 5 layers of denim to really see how this round does. And then I'll just kind of wrap it up here. So now with all that out of the way, let's take a quick look at the round itself. So the round itself has a published velocity of 3,021 feet per second at the muzzle. Again, this is a 62 grain projectile. It is a leadless design. It's frangible, so it is California compliant. It's non-sealed primers, and I couldn't find any details on what primers are actually in here, but if you look at the tip, it is actually a hollow point. So basically, it's a really cool looking round, which it should be for a $1.80 a round. And not a whole lot of Ammo Inc. They were really super cool. I put some stuff out on my Instagram early on, kind of preluding or forecasting, foreshadowing, whatever that this video was coming, and they were really super cool, and they put a whole bunch of marketing blurb in there, so I'm going to put it up here on the screen. But obviously they're very prideful of this round. Hopefully it performs well, and we'll see how it all shakes out, and I can go back and say, hey guys, take a look at the video. It did pretty good. So, or it didn't. One of the two. We're going to keep it straight. So with that being said, let's get shooting. All right guys, this is the Ammo Inc. OPS 62 grain round. Published velocity 3021. First up is going to be the 10.3 inch Mk18 clone. .2443, 2365, 2400, 2358. 5 is 2356. 2359 for shot number 6. 2369. 2357. 2358 for shot 9, and number 10 is going to be 2375. So let's see what we got here. Average 2374. High 2443, low 2356, extreme spread of 87. Not so hot. But then again, out of the Mk18, these 10.3 inch barrels, I see quite a bit more deviation. It's not a match round, or excuse me, not a match barrel. Standard deviation of 20.7, 27.7, excuse me, number of shots, 10. All right, let me create a new string. And I'm gonna move over to the V5. All right, 10 rounds out of the old V5. 2744, 2738, 2730, 2755, 2743, 2734, 2749, 2734, 2727, and shot number 10. Clear. 2735. All right, so how close are we to that 3021? Let's see. Average 2739, highest 2755, lowest 2727, extreme spread only 29, so much better. Standard deviation of 8.9, not number shot 10. So the standard deviation jumping I'm not too concerned with because I see that often between a 16-inch barrel and then a 10.3-inch barrel. So everything seems to be working just fine there. Now we're going to take a look and see how this thing does with some accuracy and precision at 25 yards. Let's get at that. Okay guys, I'm at a distance of 25 yards to target. I'm going to do 5 left, 1 right, and precision first, accuracy second. And we'll see what this group looks like here first. And let's go. No issues there. Let's see if I center this one up on the right. So, OPS, no issues at 25 yards. Wouldn't expect there to be. This is pretty much a safe distance when you're thinking of personal defense rounds. One thing that's interesting is these are frangible rounds, so I'm going to be really interested to see how these behave now in the gel test. So let's go over there and get that done. I'm going to try and center this one up. Okay guys, here we go. This is going to be a 10-foot test into 10% ballistic gel. Sorry it's not super clear. This is a frangible round, so I'm expecting a lot of violence up front, a huge energy dump. I might dump this brick, I don't know, we'll see. But here we go. First up is going to be the 18. Here we go. Not too bad. Let's take a real quick look at it, and I'll put some denim up. Well, we definitely got frangibility. Oh yeah. All right, so main projectile looks like it landed, I don't know. Got some jacket up. Looks like I got some penetration up there to about 14.5 inches total. But yeah, you guys can see here, man, this is ridiculous. That explosiveness right there. Definitely a frangible round. Behaved really, really well out of a 10.3-inch barrel. All right, let me put some denim up here, just promised. All right. It's gonna be about 4 layers of denim here. I'll get this thing centered up. Test number 2 of the OPS. I'm gonna go a little higher yet. And actually I'll go a little lower. Here we go. Shot 2, fire in the hole. Block definitely jumped a little bit more. Wow, look at that, guys. Got some pretty impressive fragmentation here through the loose clothing. I'm liking this. So it went through here, got a little burst at about 1 inch in. You see some massive expansion going through, and then it kind of dumped all over here, and you see those true guards. It looks like true guard behavior, just kind of flies all over to about 12 inches. Kind of shotguns this thing. So really super cool there. And I actually got a piece of it down here. Check that out. Down in the bottom, I have to take a look at it. So that expansion actually went a lot further than that. We actually got this at 17 and a half, almost 17 3/4 inches when I look at that piece. Oh, up here too. I totally missed that. All right. Correction. First one went about 19.5 inches when I look at the main piece up there. I'm gonna have to pull this through. Now, of course, guys, I'm taking a look here because I'm looking at this other block that I used, from the Spear G2 test. It was a nice day out, so I took advantage of the day. The setup is quite extraneous, so you're gonna have to forgive me for using a test block as a backup, but I think it's worth it. So, all right. Interesting. All right, now let's move over to the V5 very quickly. All right, here we go. V5 10 feet away. I'm gonna aim a little high from the first one, see what we get. Yeah, that's exactly where I wanted it. Bare gel with the V5. All right, so shot 3 came in, again, about 1 inch to expansion, just obliterated it. Got a whole bunch of tearing, fragmentation. And that round went almost to 23.5 inches of penetration, so quite a bit more. All right, here we go. 4 layers of denim, a little to the right. Here we go. Where did that guy go? It actually looks like it stopped quite a bit earlier. I'm gonna have to go back and review it, but I think I see that one right there. So, all right, guys, I guess I'm gonna go back. There's not much. I guess this round I could say definitely fragments. It performs relatively well out of a 10.3 inch barrel. I'm not gonna go through and do a whole bunch more measurements on this one. We can see exactly what was happening here on the block, even though it was a little dirty. You guys can really get an appreciation for what was happening with this thing. And then secondly, you guys can tell here from the distances that it does over penetrate just a little bit. So it's going a little bit further than that 16 inches, but then again, it's basically that back and that core. The rest of it just obliterates as you would expect. So I think it's gonna be some cool footage from the slow motion aspect of it. But other than that, yeah, it performed well. I mean, velocities were decent. Accuracy and precision was decent, and it expanded. It definitely fragmented. Now, is it worth $1.80 a round? You're going to be able to make that decision, guys. I can't tell you for certain. That is a lot of scratch per round. It definitely does a really nice job in expansion and does some pretty gnarly damage, but you know, at $1.80 a round, that is a tough pill to swallow. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Stay safe until next time. Stay indoors, finish strong on this whole COVID thing, and make sure that you guys are staying safe. And follow me on Instagram at Gray State Medic. Like, subscribe, hit the little bell to get notified, comment, question, all that kind of stuff. Hope you guys enjoy this. Until next time, stay safe.